Okay, on these E-stops, I'm just going to be using front brake. First gear, front brake. That's all I'm going to run is my front brake. And the reason I'm going to run my front brake is to acclimate myself more to the front brake, because that's where the majority of my stopping power comes from. Pretty good. So that's what we want to do, is we want to get comfortable with that front brake and not afraid of. I've had to actually abruptly grab it before because people got like that, because people got in front of me. I mean, literally got in front of me, so I actually had to grab it that fast. And to get used to it, as you can see, it's stopping me relatively quickly. So that front brake, what I'm going to do, I'll do another one with the front brake, and then I'm going to do both brakes. And you can hear the little chirp, but if you keep it solid and straight, it should be alright. It's when the bars twist on you, or the bike comes at a stop with the tire angled away, that you might find yourself in that situation where you dump your bike. But let's do another front brake one. Progressive. Okay, now we'll do both brakes. First gear, same thing. And we're only going at 20 anyway. So we'll get to see how we're stopping. That's both. Do it again. So I like to practice with each one. Front brake, then back brake and front brake together. So it's pretty good. Let's do one more. Let's do it again, folks. See what happens. First gear, both brakes. Let's go back to just the front brake. So see the difference there? That all I was using was my front brake. Both brakes, I was coming up around here as the progression. So when my front brake's coming, my bike is going up, and I try to start releasing that rear brake. And I know in courses we're taught to all four just drop, and it's a progression. So again, that's at 20 miles an hour, and just things to practice. If you want to practice this stuff, awesome. If not, you know, again, you determine the type of rider you want to be. if you just want to ride motorcycles and claim you put 30,000, 100,000 miles on, but have never gone to any coursework just to learn more, become a better rider, enhance your skills, then that's up to you. But keep in mind, the rider that's been in formal classes and has learned different techniques, ideas to continue to practice, is going to be a much better rider in that regard. And of course it depends on what you're doing, but when you're out in the street and you're riding out here amongst traffic and you have to use slow speed maneuvers while the line is moving slowly, you want to practice that stuff rather than duck walking your bike all the time. But yeah, these are things, just food for thought. Take it or leave it. Again, it's just a matter of constant practice, a matter of becoming the best rider you can be. All right.